I think I need a, I think I need a balaclava. My nose is freezing. Even this over the top of it's not very comfortable. Howdy folks, it's the 21st of December 2021, the winter solstice, and I'm in a new place for me. Well, pretty new, Forest of Bowland. When I say new, I've never wild camped here. I've done a bit of walking here, but not a lot. I've parked just below Parlick it's called. Just been to the top up there, and I'm going to camp on the top of First Snape Fell. I think it's quite a popular wild camping spot this. There's a lot of videos of YouTube of people camping up here in the summer. And it's somewhere I've looked at for quite a bit, but I wanted it quiet, so I thought the solstice would be the perfect opportunity. Not too far to come either. Saying that, there's quite a few folk knocking about. It's quite busy, certainly on Parlick, and there's a lot of paragliders, which I thought was like a summer pastime really. Anyway, what time are we on? 12:15. I've got quite a bit of time to kill, although it's going to go dark about, I don't know, 3:30ish. So I want to be up there with plenty of time. Not too far really, quite a short walk. Do you know what? I might be being overly fanciful here, but this reminds me in miniature of the walk between Ben Yellery and the Merrick, with Parlick being Ben Yellery and like the saddle between, like the Neve of the Spit that leads up to the Merrick, First Snape being the Merrick. Yeah, I'm being very fanciful really, but I can see a slight similarity. I've just left the main top of First Snape Fell where the trig point, the cairn and the wind shelter is. But that's not the highest point. That's about half a mile this way and it's about 10 metres higher. So I'm going to have a walk up there and along the way scope out potential camp spots. It's pretty flat and grassy up here, there shouldn't be too many problems. There's a bit of like rock below the grass. Might be difficult getting the pegs in places, but no, I don't foresee any problems. It's bloody freezing. I've took the temperature back there and we're just hovering above zero. And there's not a strong wind, but you can just feel it as a wind chill at -5. So yes, it's going to be a cold one tonight, I think. So much for the clear skies that were forecast though. Flint blades there. I'll be having a bit of a scout about for some of those. Right, we're all sorted. Bit of a tip in the porch, but the main bit's okay. Full winter gear tonight. Flipping freezing. I hope you can hear me okay. My Rode Wireless Go battery's drained rapidly. There won't be much sitting out chatting tonight. I'm going to make a warm drink and then I think I'll be tucked in for the next, I don't know, 16, 17 hours. Right, it's just after 4 and the light's really starting to go outside now. I've got chains and some nice warm clothes, got my long johns on, got my down socks on. I'm quite comfortable now, I've had a warm drink. I've camped pretty much right next to the shelter, the trig point and the big cairn on the top of First and Fell. I had a yomp over to the ice point, but it was just too boggy over there. It's quite nice and flat here. So yeah, I'm okay now. It's really cold outside. I'm putting the tent up and that, we're freezing. I've just took the temperature on the Kestrel and it's -1 and I got a wind chill of -6. So yeah, it's cold. Before I did the walk, I stopped in a little village at the bottom called Chipping. I don't know if you're familiar with Chipping, but it's a really nice little village. It reminds me of Denton in the Yorkshire Dales. The church is just a delight. I walked in, which is a novelty because a lot of churches are locked, aren't they? As I walked in, instead of like the normal thing, you groping about for a bit of a light switch, all the lights come on and just lit the whole of the interior, and it was just full of like Christmassy stuff. They were like boughs of holly, yew, ivy, mistletoe, little Christmas trees. I half expected like a choir of angels to start singing Hosanna or something. It was just really nice and Christmassy. A lovely thing it was. There's some right nice old carvings in it as well. So, like I said, it's just after 4. I've got a lot of time to kill. I'm going to have a look at the map in a minute. I brought the Forest of Bowland map with me. I'm going to have a shufty at that. Some right interesting place names around here. So I'll have a look at the map. Might put the radio on and yeah, just while away the hours. There's some proper beastly place names around here. Not too far from where I'm camped is Wolf Fell. Just below that there's an old property called Wolfen Hall. I think this is the best and though not far away. Fiendsdale Head. What the fiend was the wolf the fiend? Is it something else?
Great name either way. This is a good one, not far away either. I've just found David's Tomb. Who David was. Sounds like he met a sticky end up there anyway.
Well, it's 7 o'clock and it's a cold night. It really is cold. Weird kind of cold. It's that biting easterly. I've been camping in colder conditions than this, but I don't know, just tonight with that cold wind, I'm snug in my bag and stuff. It's just my nose. I'm going to put the darts on the radio now, and then I'm going to make me tea in about an hour. But so far so good. A few hours down now. Still a long time to go, but anyway, I'll speak to you in a bit. Right folks, it's 10:30, it's nearly my bedtime. I've got a little bit of wine left. I've just turned the darts off, that's all finished now. It's been a strange night up here really, up until about 9 o'clock. There were people coming up here shining torches about. Everything was fine, it was a little bit disconcerting at first, but sort of earwigging the conversations. I think it was like an annual Christmas fell runners event to meet up here. There were like a party carnival atmosphere, but I was glad when they went anyway. It's all peaceful now. I'm hoping for a bit more clarity as well in the morning, because it's just been really gloomy all night. There's a faint orange glow in the sky over to the west, but there's no nighttime views at all really. I'm guessing that's Lancashire or something over there. Anyway, that'll do for tonight. I'll speak to you again in the morning. Good night. Well, I'm back on the summit of Parlick now, and it's not far down to Car. It's been a very, very frosty morning. The temperature only got to about -1 during the night, but it's been a real icy nor'easterly wind. And the ground's as hard as iron. There were loads of frost on the outside of the tent, but I weren't dilly-dallying this morning, filming or anything. It was just too cold. As I got out of my sleeping bag, just this icy wind just sort of seemed to suck any warmth out of you. I slept absolutely fine. In fact, I was too warm in the middle of the night. I took a layer off at about 1:30. I had a pretty good night's sleep for me. But this cold's just not let up really. Right, I'm going to say farewell now. I'm going to wish you Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Thanks for watching, anyone who follows the channel. And look after yourselves, and I'll see you in 2022.